Nebraska Attorney General Doug Peterson was in the Panhandle this week, talking with county attorneys about opioid issues facing the state. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Attorney General Doug Peterson says Nebraska is one of 44 states that's part of a nationwide opioid litigation, and they are inching closer to a settlement that would be used for opioid treatment. Peterson says Nebraska does have an opioid issue, but nearly every community across the state is battling with meth, destroying the lives of countless Nebraskans. Peterson says his hope is that if and when that opioid settlement money comes through, it could be used for treatment not only for opioid addiction, but to also address the meth issue.
And so my conversations with, for example, the Scottsbluff County Attorney, Dave Eubanks, was, Dave, what are you seeing? How does it break down in the Scottsbluff area? And his response was very similar to what I hear in other county attorneys. And it's basically, if you had to break down, and this isn't an exact science, but most county attorneys, if they're looking at their drug abuse issues in their community, probably 80 to 85% of that is with meth, and the other balance would be with opioids.
Peterson also met with Cheyenne County Attorney Paul Schaub and Lincoln County Attorney Rebecca Harling. Well, big news yesterday out of Gering. During a Wednesday morning press conference, the Legacy of the Plains Museum president, Dennis Wiedemann, introduced Dave Wolf as the new executive director of the museum. Wolf says as a history aficionado, this is a dream job for him and looks forward to promoting the amazing exhibits and happenings at the museum on a daily basis. He is also excited about tailoring lots of programs for school children who visit the Legacy of the Plains Museum.
History can kind of be boring if you're in a classroom and you're just reading about it. That's why I like the museum so much, is they can come in here and really get their hands into it, be really interactive with history, and eventually picture themselves in there like I did. So,
prior to his arrival at the Legacy of the Plains Museum, he worked at the North Platte NRD with a focus on education outreach and public relations. Wolf also praised the museum board of directors for the tremendous work they have put into growing this world-class museum. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer will be in with your comprehensive weather forecast. We'll be back with that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, grab a bite to eat at the Flight Deck Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
If a sandwich needs a little something extra, you add bacon to it. If a sandwich is perfect just the way it is, you add bacon to it. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
We're going to have skies across the region tonight that are going to be mainly clear. Sunshine this evening, and again tomorrow. Temps fall down into the 60s. As we take a look at our headlines as we go through the next couple of days, very nice tonight, a little mild. A mini heat wave is coming as temps remain hot, and very little chances of rain over the next week or so. 82 yesterday. After a morning low of 51, we were much hotter than that today, into the mid and upper 90s to near 100 degrees. Nothing in the rain gauge yesterday. Starting to whittle away at that surplus, but still over double what we should have for the month. and well above 3 inches above normal for the year. Well, Oregon Trail Days has arrived. Our forecast for Friday looks hot, highs in the low 90s. Saturday, pretty much similar situation, mid-90s with partly sunny skies. It'll be hot again. And then as we go on into Sunday, it looks like skies are going to be mostly sunny and once again hot back into the upper 90s for Sunday. Severe weather threat tonight is non-existent here across the plains as we don't have any severe weather coming our way tomorrow. Could see a marginal risk of severe storms. Really going to see very isolated activity at best, and most of that threat is going to be off to our east and northeast. Same situation on Saturday. The severe weather threat even further to the north. Take a look at Futurecast. It shows clear skies tonight. Nothing going on out there. Just a few breezes. Otherwise, mainly clear skies. Temps are going to be pretty mild overnight, falling into the 60s is all we're going to get down to. Some areas into the upper 50s, most of us in the low to mid 60s. Tomorrow, then, we start the day sunny. And we're going to brew up a couple of late-day showers and storms, mainly to our east. You'll notice them pop up. A couple try to move overhead late tomorrow. Better chances off to our east and southeast, further away from us, although we could clip one of those showers or storms. And temperatures tomorrow still going to be hot, mid and upper 90s for some of our areas, not quite as hot as it was today. Mainly clear skies tonight, lows down into the lower 60s tomorrow. We're going to have hot conditions, but not quite as hot as today. A stray late day storm can't be ruled out. Chances only at about 20%. Low 90s tomorrow, back into the mid 90s Saturday, upper 90s for Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, low to mid 90s, and then the upper 90s for next Thursday. And as you can see, we're not at 0% chances of rain as we start through the weekend, but pretty low chances of getting wetting rains here across the high plains.
The pecan chicken salad and ultimate BLT sandwiches from Arby's. It's like eating a whole farmer's market.
Arby's, we have the meat.
For sandwiches.
KNEB presents country music rising star Dylan Scott.
I'm hooked on kissing.
Friday, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff. Presented by Allo Communications and Viera Wireless. Tickets are on sale now at the Midwest Theater box office, by phone at 632-4311 or at MidwestTheater.com. Dylan Scott, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff with KNEB.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition. Convenient stores in your neighborhood. Friendly, helpful customer service. And top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right. Get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viera Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Welcome back. The Chadron Police Department has arrested a man during a sting operation after learning he was trying to get a 12-year-old girl to send him nude photos. 37-year-old Jonathan Lame was arrested after going to Wilson Park trying to meet the girl, but instead was met by officers who conducted the sting. He's now being held on a $50,000 bond on charges including possession of child pornography, attempted possession of child pornography, and attempted sexual assault of a child. Police also served a search warrant at his residence where they seized computers, a gaming console, cell phones, and other media storage devices. 3 kids, all under the age of 12, are also removed from the house and released to Nebraska Health and Human Service custody. Well, summer road work continues on Highway 26 from Scottsbluff to Minutair. Over the next few weeks, Simon contractors will be temporarily closing intersections during daytime hours for concrete pavement repairs. Traffic will be maintained through the work zone with flaggers and a pilot vehicle, but the Nebraska Department of Transportation says intersections could be closed entirely to cross traffic. Anticipated project completion of the $3.6 million project is this fall. And the nearly 24 members of a search committee for the next president of the University of Nebraska system generally agree that they must be somebody for everybody. The 23-member search committee for the next president of the University of Nebraska system discussed the pillars upon which the new president's job description will be built. University President Hank Bounds announced in March that he was leaving the post that he's held for less than 5 years. Among the 7 pillars so far is one calling for an appreciation of the value of intercollegiate athletics, especially Husker athletics at the Lincoln campus. That raised a question from former Speaker of the Legislature Mike Flood, who wondered why the committee would suggest that only one campus has sports that you're going to pay attention to. He says that the campus chancellors, not the system president, should oversee their sports programs. Well, speaking of sports, Chris is talking local baseball at the Zephyr and Pioneer level as they're looking to make some noise late in the season. He's back at the sports desk right after this.
Next Gen Outfitters is your new local online source for hunting, shooting, and camping gear. With over a century of combined outdoor experience, we aspire to become the trusted supplier of all your outdoor gear needs. Next Gen Outfitters is where adventure begins and tradition continues. For the month of April, get $25 off orders of $100 or more. Go to nextgenof.com and use code NGKNEB. That's NEXGENOF.com.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Business Administration program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. The accredited, fully online MBA program is backed by CSC's more than 100 years of education leadership. Flexible 8-week courses let you work at your own pace wherever you are, and CSC's experienced professors are committed to your success. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Join us today at csc.edu.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Definitely deep into the heart of the dog days of summer. It's the final month of the local baseball seasons. It's all upon us right now here locally. Chris Cottrell with you from the sports desk today. Big Legion baseball doubleheader tonight with the Wesco Zephyrs playing at the Alliance Spartans. These two teams enter having won a combined 15 straight games. These are on an 8-game heater right now.
Our games tonight will give us a great opportunity. In our last 4 tries, we haven't been able to beat Alliance, and the big reason for that is they make certain plays that we don't in tough situations. That's what's happened the last 4 times. And I've kind of talked to our guys about how we're not quite playing the best baseball that we can. And we got 4 games, great opportunities to do that. We're really excited about it. We've pitched really well, and that's been good to see.
These two clubs have played just one time so far this summer. Alliance winning that matchup. It was that suspended game earlier last week. They won over at Cleveland Field 9-4 in 12 innings, scored 5 times in the top of the 12th.
They're really athletic. They have a couple guys who can really pitch. They do a good job offensively of manufacturing runs when those times present themselves. They're a winning program, and you can see in some of these games that we've played in, our last game being where we feel like we could have won the game there and really did a lot of things to win the game. Well, at the end of the day, they kind of find ways to win.
The Z's enter off a doubleheader sweep up at Chadron on Tuesday night. The postseason arrives next week for both these teams. The Zephyrs, they'll head to North Platte, where they hope to qualify for one of the 2 Class A state tournaments, while Alliance will be the favorite in Ogallala in the Class B area tournament, with the likes of Gering, Ogallala, and Chadron all looking to make some noise next week in Ogallala. That's Class B. Well, baseball continues for the Pioneers, and you just can't win them all in the game of baseball. But I'll tell you what, the Pioneers, they really tried to do just that. Last night, though, a 13-4 loss at the Pierre Trappers, still 32-9 this year. That was a 1-game stop. They're now in Minot, North Dakota for a 4-game weekend set with the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Good scheduling. The Expedition League All-Star Game also in Minot coming up on Monday night. 10 Pioneers players were selected, and manager Jimmy Turk will be in charge of the Clark Division All-Star team. NFL training camps open later this month. College football fall camps open early next month, and work continues here at the station on the KNEB Football Book. A big thanks to all the area coaches who gave up just a few minutes of their time to chat with me as we start to home in just a bit on the pigskin season. That's the latest today from the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan will come back to check that community calendar when we come back, right after this on KNEB.TV.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
We've been an ALLO customer from the beginning, 15 plus years.
Almost 15 years.
15 years now. They live here, they work here, they give back to our community. That's very important to us.
It's the difference of night and day between our old internet provider and ALLO.
Having that reliability and that speed is extremely important.
Nobody matches that speed. It was a game changer.
ALLO came to my site and helped me resolve an issue. At that point I knew ALLO was the company that I wanted to stick with.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
The growth and prosperity of our community is dependent on the reinvestment of local dollars into our local economy. When you open a high-interest savings account at Platte Valley Bank, we turn around and loan your money back to our community for new construction, business expansion, home loans, in backing agriculture, and much more. Come save with us at Platte Valley Bank and know that you are doing business with a local bank with local decisions that reinvests your money here in our community.
And finally tonight, a shared restaurant space is getting a major shakeup on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. KNEB News has learned that Long John Silver's is being phased out this month, while Kentucky Fried Chicken will remain and be the sole restaurant in that space. Restaurant Superintendent Dan Morris says over the next month, the lobby will get a facelift, including fresh paint, new furniture, and new tabletops. He adds that he knows that some fish fans will be disappointed with Long John Silver's closing, but it came down to a corporate decision.
Long John's was a great business decision for us back then, and we still remain franchisee of Long John Silver's. They just decided to focus on KFC only here, and I haven't heard of any word of freestanding Long John's coming in yet, but we don't know.
Morris says the lobby will be closed until the renovations are completed later this month, but the drive-thru will stay open during normal business hours. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.